Pep Guardiola, José Mourinho. It is one of the most technically challenging battles in the history of football. An Iberian derby that has provided us with mythical confrontations both on and off pitch.
Pero ha ganado una Champions que a mí me daría vergüenza de ganarla, con el escándalo de Stamford Bridge. Y si este año gana la segunda, gana con el escándalo del Bernabéu.
En esta sala, él es el puto jefe, el puto amo, es el que más sabe del mundo. Yo no quiero ni competir ni un instante.
But Guardiola and Mourinho are mainly a clash of styles. The beautiful game against pragmatism and efficiency. Two visions of football that have clashed for the worse and for the better. All the great rivalries have an element of friendship. The one between José Mourinho and Pep Guardiola was born before the sidelines, or almost.
Enemies, I don't have one single one. He's a bit of a friend too, because we were together for 4 seasons.
He's a super trainer. He's my colleague.
I'm not saying a close friend, but he's more than a colleague.
In 1996, the Portuguese joined Barcelona alongside Bobby Robson, the new coach of the Catalan club. In public, he acts as a translator for the British in the press conferences. In the background, Mourinho acts like a real assistant. He takes care of youth training and is very close to the players, especially a certain Josep Guardiola. So how do you explain such a rupture between the two men? Well, to understand that, you have to go back to 2008.
I think I'm a special one.
At the time, Barca was looking for a coach to take over from Frank Rijkaard. José Mourinho was in pole position to take over the job, having had success with FC Porto and Chelsea. In the end, Guardiola was chosen by the Catalan management as coach at the very last moment. The marriage between Barcelona and Mourinho was consummated and the rivalry between the two coaches began. But for there to be a rivalry, there has to be a match. Between Mourinho and Guardiola, we can say that we got served. From 2008 to the end of 2021, Guardiola had a slight edge on the special one in terms of trophies won. During this period, the Catalan coach won 31 trophies, including 2 Champions Leagues with Barcelona. That's a little more than 2 collective trophies per year, which is quite an achievement. The same goes for the head-to-head competitions, where the former Barca and Bayern coaches dominate the proceedings. In his 20-year career, the Portuguese has won 25 trophies. Among his successes were a UEFA Cup with Porto in the 2002-2003 season and a Champions League triumph with the Dragons the following year. He also won a second cup with Inter, this time with the famous Big Ears, a title that was awaited in Lombardy for 45 long years. In fact, that season Guardiola's Barca faced Mourinho's Inter in the Champions League semi-final. Inter had managed to qualify with a certain Samuel Eto'o at left back. Mourinho had a knack for keeping a clean sheet. Precisely. The point of rupture between the two coaches is the philosophy of play. If the first has the reputation of an artist, the other has the effect of a sleeping pill in the eyes of the general public. However, this was not always entirely true, and it's Xavi who says so. Obviously, the Barca-Inter match of 2010 is somewhat at the origin of this stereotype in the collective unconscious. But the match that definitively transformed the special one into a pragmatic maestro came a few months later. In November 2010, while he was in charge of Real Madrid, the Merengues travelled to Camp Nou. Over there, Guardiola's tiki-taka blows up Mourinho's game plan. One-touch possession, laterals inside the game to flood the midfield with solutions through calls from the back. Cruyff's worthy air inflicted a thrashing on the Portuguese. 5-0. The score is without appeal and the beautiful game is at the top of its art. From then on, Mourinho had only one thing on his mind: not to concede any more goals against Barca. For him, the problem is the ball. Whoever carries it is likely to make more mistakes. A philosophy that is the exact opposite of Guardiola's.
The people consider the people who has the ball or try to has the ball is because it's romantic or no pragmatic. Guys, I have the ball to create more chances to concede few.
In the end, between 2010 and 2012, Guardiola's Barca and Mourinho's Real met 12 times. Real only managed to win 2 of them. Beyond their confrontations, their achievements and their philosophies, there is one final difference between the two coaches: personality. From Mourinho's antics to Guardiola's discretion, it is safe to say that they are not carved in the same mold.
Pour ceux qui ont travaillé avec Pep, malheureusement c'est toujours le même constat, on va dire, qui ressort. C'est peut-être le meilleur tacticien au monde. C'est quelqu'un qui ne donne pas une grande importance au rapport humain.
Why Mourinho is so special? Because first of all, he's a winner. He has this winner mentality. He does everything to win. He knows the game. He reads the game well. He manipulates not the game, but the minds of his own players.
He is without doubt one of the best coaches in the world at the moment. Guardiola thinks about football all the time. He is obsessed with details.
Oh, he's a lovely man. You know. When you work with him and get close to him, you understand the sort of person he is. He's very passionate about the game.
If you look at the statistics, Guardiola is one step ahead of Mourinho. That's a fact. But the players he's had under his command have not been unanimous in their support. The question of who is the better coach, the tactician or the leader of men, has been brought back to the table. With outsiders like Porto, Chelsea or Inter, Mourinho has left his mark on football. There is no doubt about that. But admittedly, the rivalry between Pep Guardiola and José Mourinho has lost its luster in recent years. In 2017, the Portuguese won one of the very last major trophies, the Europa League with Manchester United. In the end, not everything ended with the Red Devils, as was the case with Spurs a few seasons later. On the other hand, Guardiola has been able to adapt to footballing ideals wherever he has gone, and has silenced even the most skeptical. The Englishman in particular did not expect the Catalan to last long in the land of kick and rush. After a first season with Manchester City, he led the Sky Blues to the English Championship title by reaching the 100-point mark, a remarkable feat. The only real failure in 2020-21 was the Champions League final loss to Chelsea. But regardless, Guardiola was able to revamp the tiki-taka at both Bayern and City. The tactical legacy that the former Barca coach will leave to future coaches is probably more important than that of Mourinho. Some coaches are already claiming to be from the Guardiola school, just as he claimed to be from the Cruyff school or even Bielsa. And that is why we believe he is winning his battle against the special one. Who do you think is the better coach, Pep Guardiola or José Mourinho? Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you, to like, share and subscribe. We'll see you soon for a new video. Ciao!